Hey everybody, welcome back to the Truck Driver Sean YouTube channel. Today's episode of, They Taketh, They Giveth. We have the Fortin Natas Distortion. So, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, because this showed up in the worst packaging possible, which for a $300 pedal, Mike, if you're watching this, love you to death, brother. You are a very smart guy. You definitely take care of the metal community. You make amazing stuff. With that said, this thing, I'm surprised, isn't banged up or anything. It's in immaculate condition, considering the box was smashed because it was sent in a bag. With that said, it's in perfect condition. And by the way, I've had every single pedal except for the Hydra, because I don't do MIDI, that Fortin has put out. This right here is probably whoever gave him the idea, or if he had the idea himself, other than the weird whatever that design is that's in there, doesn't make any sense, but maybe Mike can explain that in a post or something, why he chose that particular artwork. But the red, how it goes from dark to light, it's almost like it's burnt in the corners and stuff, is very, very cool. The pedal, it looks amazing, but this thing could literally have cocks all over it. Big, veiny cocks all over it. And for the pedal to work, you would have to take a picture of you kissing it and putting it on the internet. And I'd still tell you to buy this thing. When I tested it, I couldn't believe it. I put everything at noontime. I was like, oh my god, this is with it at noon? This right here, if you're familiar with the Natas, which, let's face it, it's a way better version of the Satan, because, history lesson, folks, Fortin did some work for Randall back in the day. Ola Englund wanted to have like his version of an amp that Mike kind of already made, and he went with Satan. So yeah, then Washburn obviously gets the rights to the Satan, so we have the Natas. And if you have to choose between a Randall Satan and a Fortin Natas, go buy the fucking Natas, okay? This, if you're familiar with the plug-in or the amp itself, because I believe there's only like less than 10 in the wild, if my memory serves me justice, there's not a lot of them kicking around. This pedal box right here, for $300, I'm going to run this into the Redbeard Golem, which is just a power amp. Simple power amp. It's just 50 watts of clean, sort of clean. It's got a little spank to it. Power, and it drives this thing like, it drives it fucking bananas. So I'm not really going to sit here and talk too much about this. I already gave you the skinny. The thing that upset me, other than, at first, I was upset with the price. For $300, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. A distortion pedal for $300. Come on, Mike. But, with that said, if you have a shitty amp, now, I'm not here to defend your amp. I'm not here to shit on your amp. You know if you have a shitty amp. I don't have to tell you. And you're like myself, money this time of year isn't plentiful. I could not afford a $4,000 fucking Evil Pumpkin, which, by the way, I've wanted that amp since I very first heard of it. And I got to play Jason's at his place, like the prototype to it. And I was like, this is my amp. And at $4,000, it broke my heart. Because, originally it was said to be a lot less. And I just can't justify $4,000 for an amp. So I'll be watching the used market like everybody else. So I'll probably never get one, because I'm always last to find them on the used market. But hey, if you're one of those people that bought the Evil Pumpkin, and once it's not cool no more, and you're like, oh, no one's stroking my ego because I have the Evil Pumpkin, check with me first, alright? Alright, anyway, let's get into the pedal. We have very simple controls here, okay? Very simple. Going across the top, you have your bass, your mids, and your treble. Bass, obviously, adds and or takes away bass. Duh. Mids is how much of a mid presence you're going to have. And that's going to come into play a little bit here in a second. It's not just a mids level, it's basically a mids presence. How much mids are present in the signal, okay? Treble is exactly what it sounds like. It's just fucking treble. You go down to the next row, you have your volume, which is, how much of this pedal is going into the signal you're sending it to. Which, by the way, I will say I plugged it into a distorted amp. Don't do it. Get yourself a power amp or run it into your DAW or your modeler. This happens to work really well with modelers, by the way. Smart move on Mike for that one. All right. So you get your volume, and then in the middle you have this thing called a mid shift. When you kick that, it essentially scoops the mids. Like, scoops them. Like 1990s death metal scoops them. And it's awesome, because you work with that, and then you use the mids knob at the top. You can pretty much dial in anything you want on the planet. Gain. How much gain do you need? It's a Fortin, so obviously there's more gain than you'll ever need in your lifetime. And then you have two little nipples in there called the grind and the girth. Now, the grind and the girth, everybody's going to explain it differently. But if you're familiar with the Fortin products, to me, it's like the grind pedal, but instead of just having one knob, you have a bass control on your grind pedal. Which, by the way, I've said since the beginning, I would love that pedal if it had a little way to control the bass. Well, here's the answer, and it's in this box. So, yeah. Then at the bottom, you have your on and off, which is your bypass, and it is true bypass, so if you click it off, this pedal does not exist. It's not in your chain. It's gone, see you later, bye-bye. And then you have your kill, which that becomes why we love Fortin. Just when you think, you don't need no more gain, well, what if for a minute you're like, I wonder what it would sound like with more gain? Hit that fucking button. You will find out. It's another whole complete gain stage. Your regular gain has 3 gain stages. Very significant gain stages. It goes from spank to thrash to like crazy violent shit. And then you hit that kill switch. And it couldn't be called anything but a kill switch. It's fucking dumb. I'm going to hit it. I'll probably never need to use it, but my God, is it violent as fuck. Like, violent. All right. So, we're going to break out. I'm still messing around with the Solar that I'm modding. So we're going to get that out. Because I'm also testing the pickup that's in it. I've been testing it for about a month. Apparently, I should have pushed that and done it real quick. Big shout out to Steven over at Metalhead Productions for getting an ungodly amount of views. We get like 25,000 views on that pickup. And I'm like, fuck, I've been sitting on that forever. It would have been kind of neat. But another smaller YouTuber got the attention for it, so I'm still happy. It's not one of the big guys. It's a little guy that's getting the attention. So if you don't know who Steven from Metalhead Productions is, go on YouTube. Hit Metalhead Productions and go watch him. He makes really cool videos. He's not a very excitable guy, but he gives you the information. He always does a track. He does it very professional. He doesn't do it like fucking broke dick like I do. All right. Yeah, we're going to hook this into the Redbeard. Apologize, just a 50 watt power amp. That's going into my custom Arachnid cabs loaded with a DB77 and Man of War, respectively. And that's being mic'd up with today an SM57. Yeah, cowbell style. Directly into that camera right there. That is a Zoom QN8 4K. Not fuck, but 4K. But we're doing a Fortin product. So in this video, it can say fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, Fortin fans are okay with fuck. And fucking. For some reason, some people aren't good with that stuff. Why don't you like to fuck? It's a fun word to say just because it irritates people. Fuck. It's so easy to say too. Fuck. Let's all say it together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. You and your mom too. All right. You've heard my suck hole long enough. Let's chug. Okay, so we are all hooked up. Yay! So, with no further ado, again, because people ask, no matter how many times I say it in the damn video, my signal chain. We're using El Cheapo Solar. I've changed a bunch of stuff on it. There's a video coming on that later on this week. That is going into the Natas pedal. The Natas pedal is going into the 50 watt power amp, which is going into my Arachnid custom cab. Mic'd up SM57 speakers that are in it are a DV77 and Man of War by Eminence. Eminence by choice, folks. Goes directly into that there camera. The Zoom QN8 4K. Alright. I'm going to stop talking. Going to hear the Grendel, and then we're going to hit this with everything at 50%. That, my friends, everything at 50%. No kill, just 50%. Sounds pretty good, yeah? Yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hit the kill. And I pretty much can stop doing this demo at that point, because really it doesn't even need fucking knobs. He literally could have just set everything in the middle, had an on and off and a kill switch, and we would have been good. Alright, here we go. So yeah, I got a groundy issue. There. Just for the sake of showing how quiet this pedal is, it's a lot of gain. It's only at halfway, by the way. But check this out. Really, at the end of the day, I have the room mic on. That's not really all that loud for a high gain situation. And if you kill the kill, it's essentially noiseless. And it's still, I mean, it's going to sound like shit because it's room audio, but it's fucking loud in here. Yeah, my son and his fiance I probably should say were sleeping. They say they can sleep through anything, but I heard one of them get up, so they can't sleep through anything. I'm an asshole. Yes, I am. So that's with everything in the middle. So what I'm going to do now, we're just going to take the gain and put it at 75%. We're not going to really touch anything else. As you can tell from the hiss, she gets a little bit louder, and then a little bit louder. Then again, there's no noise gate. So high gain amps hiss, and this is a shit ton of gain, alright? So we're going to kill the vocal mic. We're going to go back to this regular gain here. And yeah, let's see what she do. Yeah, like, that is stupid. Let's hit the kill switch. We got it, right? We got to hit it. Yeah. Do we really need any more gain than that? I mean, that's a stupid amount of gain. I'm having a hard time playing clean because there's just too much goddamn gain. But because this is a truck driver Sean channel. By the way, huge thanks to Sweetwater for hooking me up with this fucking sweet-ass mug. This is a nice mug. Big shout out, Brian Kearns and my boy. All right. Yeah. She's full gorilla dick. Let's do this. Gain. Let's hit the kill switch, because why not? Fuck it, we're here. Yeah, so that's like extra dumb, right? All right, so let's go there. So I am going to show you what happens when you dip out of certain things, specifically the grind and the girth and the mid sweep. Okay, mid sweep first. Here we go. As you can tell, if you're playing extended range like baritone or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever fucking strings are up to now, very, very useful. So right now we're going to take the grind and we're going to turn it all the way down. And we're just going to slowly work our way up. Okay? Here we go. By the way, that's my preferred setting right there. And in case you get the pedal and you want to try it, this is what I have it on. Alright. Bass, 50. Mids, 50. Treble, 50. Volume, 50. Gain, between 75 and 50. Kind of like, if you could, make a little pie with it. Yeah, there you go. The grind is on 50, and the girth, yeah, it's a little shy, like 10 cents shy, not quite 40, not quite 45, but in between 40, call it 42.5. Basically everything's on noontime, no kill. I could gig with this. Like, shit you not, could full on gig with this and not be compromising a goddamn thing. But anyway, I digress, I stopped, back to the girth. Back to the girth, Batman. Oh, the grind. We're not on the girth yet. We're on the grind. The grind, I'm sorry. Grind. Alright, let's put that back in the middle. Now we're going to mix with the girth. That's your mom's favorite part's the girth, by the way. You know, ask her, she'll tell you. I might not hit bottom, but I'll fuck the sides up. Alright. Yeah, it's more info you need about your mom, I know. Okay, so as we get ready to part, yes, I will take everything but the volume, because the volume is just controls the level in the room. But I'm going to take everything and crank the piss out of it and put the kill on, because I'm fucking out of my mind. And that's why you come here, to see what the fuck it's going to do. So hey. Before I do that, before we go, 100% thick ass gorilla dick right in your grandma's shit hut. That's right, violent ball pressing in the ass crack butt sex for your grandma. Subscribe to my channel, motherfucker. Alright, you here? Let's do this shit. Yes. This is gonna be nuts. Fuck this guy, this is gonna hurt. Sorry, speakers. Yeah. Holy shit, that was stupid. Whew. Yep. Wow. Yeah. I suppose I should go wipe now. Have a good day.